Oh, there it went. There it started. So it looks like with a schedule, it might work.
So you can schedule every Friday.
Yeah, you set it up to schedule every Friday, and it comes on by itself. Oh, there it went. There it started. Wacky wacky do. Wacky wacky do.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want, and you never need to pick up a camera.
Oh, YouTube. YouTube, why do you always go and change things that are working? Why, when something isn't broke, do you continually try to fix it? Is it because you pay these developers all this money and they have to have something to do, and you're like, hey, we don't have anything else to do. Everything's working great. Let's just come up with some way to make it like completely mess it up so that people are like confused and don't know where to go. Do they go to Classic? Do they go to the new studio? Like, let's just make it confusing. Or wait a minute. Or did you just make it better? Hello, David Foster here with live streaming. Start it, and that's because it's confusing. You got to go in and physically end it and physically start it, and that's no good. Nobody wants to use Go Live now. I don't know anybody who was using scheduling, because when you used scheduling in the past, you had to go in and manually start your stream. So I change to the way that we go live and how you schedule streams and how you use the Go Live Now function. It used to be a single area. You would go and schedule your lives for the Go Live Now. Most of us use Go Live Now. I don't know anybody who was using scheduling, because when you used scheduling in the past, you had to go in and manually start your stream. So I always told people, do not use the events or scheduling section, because it's confusing. You got to go in and physically end it and physically start it, and that's no good. Nobody wants to do that. In the Stream Now section in Classic, it had a little box that you would tick that allowed you to schedule your next live stream, and I really liked that. You could add a new thumbnail and everything, and then everything was updated, everything was running just fine. Now, YouTube had been in the process of building YouTube Studio and then moving away from Classic, but there were a lot of features that didn't move over to Classic right away, so I always had to use Studio for my videos and Classic for live streaming, because it just wasn't set up yet, and it was like a huge disconnect. It was very confusing. They were always saying, get used to this, because Classic's going away at the end of the year, and I was freaking out, because I'm like, holy cow, if it goes away at the end of the year, am I still going to be able to schedule my streams? Like, there was no information. They weren't telling us streamers what we had to look forward to or what we were going to lose or anything. And so I was using a hybrid, and I have to say, YouTube Studio for analytics and stuff is amazing. So I actually love the way that it functions for that end of things, but I was worried and had no idea what was going to happen to the streaming side of it. Well, they just dumped it on us. They didn't say anything. There was no warning. We just logged in one day to schedule our stream, and we went to go to Classic, and it was gone. Now, sure, they had been saying it was going away, but in my mind, they were not going to take away the streaming side of it until they had let us know what was coming.